You can't be serious. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. If the whole family wasn't sleeping right now, I would be rolling on the floor. Look at this. This article was released a couple months ago, January 12th, 2017. NASA confirms Earth will experience 15 days of darkness in November 2017. See, they think they're on a roll this year. They're gonna baffle everybody with a weird eclipse where the moon was never seen. To now, they're saying that we're gonna have 15 days of darkness. The Earth will have 15 days of darkness. NASA confirms. I saw this part and I was like, alright, no, that's pretty funny, but I wasn't like pissing myself until I read down here. But first, there have been many reports about the changes our planet Earth could endure in the months and years to come, but many of them didn't really pan out, making us question everything we read on the internet. But this time, NASA confirms what's been circling the web recently. Our planet will experience total darkness for 15 days. NASA reports that this strange occurrence was expected to happen, but they didn't know exactly when. Upon more detailed examination, the astronomers from NASA confirmed that the phenomenon will start November 15th at 3 o'clock and will most likely last until November 30th, 4:45 p.m. I love how they know all of this so perfectly. Okay, according to the experts, this blackout will be caused by an astronomical event between Jupiter and Venus, right? Right. There was even a detailed 1,000 pages document written by Charles Bolden, head of NASA, explaining the strange event to officials at the White House. Man, this must be some pretty official stuff. According to the report, during this special period, Jupiter and Venus will come in close proximity of each other and will be separated by just 1 degree. Holy jinkies Batman, 1 degree. Even though according to the heliocentric model, Jupiter and Venus are always millions of miles apart from each other. But 1 degree is all they'll be separated by, because a degree is not a measure of distance, it's a measure of angle. And they use this word proximity here, which is clearly a reference to distance. Jupiter and Venus will come in close proximity. That means relative distance of each other, and will be separated by just 1 measure of something that isn't distance. That doesn't make any sense. This is how they snowball the idiots. This is how they buffoon the fucking buffoons into buffoonery. They say shit like this and it makes the buffoons feel like, well, man, by 1 degree, oh, that must mean that must mean pretty close, because they said proximity over here, so, man. Which, according to the heliocentric model, there's 2 planets and an asteroid belt between Venus and Jupiter. So Venus will move to the southwest of Jupiter, and as a result, it will shine 10 times brighter than Jupiter. Whoa! 10 times brighter? Wow, Venus's bright light will heat up the gases in Jupiter, causing a reaction, which will release an absurdly high amount of hydrogen into the space. This reaction will come in contact with our sun at 2:50 a.m. on November 15th. Do you believe this crap? Are we serious? Are we serious? So Venus's light which is always what it is anyway, because no matter what happens, the light from the sun, the same amount of light from the sun is always hitting Venus for the most part, according to the heliocentric model, unless something else is in the way. So it's not like more sun is going to be hitting Venus. They're saying because of its angle relative to Jupiter, that somehow its light is going to warm up the gases in Jupiter, causing a reaction which will release an absurdly high amount of hydrogen into the space. My God. Just pure fucking snowballing the buffoons. Once the hydrogen reaches the sun, now this is talking about the hydrogen released from Jupiter. So the sun is going to shine on Venus. Venus's light is going to shine on Jupiter, warming it up. And then Jupiter's going to rip a massive fart, and it's going to travel all the way back through the asteroid belt. It's going to blow by Earth, not doing anything to Earth. It's going to blow back by Venus, not doing anything to Venus. But it's going to hit the sun. And once the hydrogen reaches the sun, a massive explosion is bound to occur on the surface of the sun, increasing the temperature to more than 9,000 degrees. This again is just shitting on the buffoons, because if you know anything about the supposed heliocentric model that we're really taught, the sun is already much hotter than 9,000 degrees by like a super long shot. So I don't know what the fuck it's trying to say right there, but it makes no sense. The whole process will generate so much heat that the sun will change its color into a bluish shade. Alright, so the sun is going to shine light at Venus. Venus is going to shine on Jupiter. Jupiter's going to rip a fart. Jupiter's going to fart all the way to the sun. And the sun is going to explode. And then have blue balls. It's going to give the sun blue balls. Oh, I just can't. Once this happens, the sun will need a minimum of 14 days to restore to its normal color and temperature. As a result of this strange phenomenon, the sun's light will be seen much dimmer from the Earth, and hence the 15-day blackout NASA is talking about. We do not expect any major effects from the blackout event. The only effects this event will have on Earth is an increase of 6 to 8 degrees in temperature. The polar cap will be mostly affected by this. No one should worry much. This event would be similar to what Alaskans experience in the winter, Bolden said. Wow. Absolutely. I'm buffoon baffled. I'm like, man, I need to get studying my physics books, because NASA just blew my mind. I just don't understand enough about astrophysics and outer space science in order to even allow myself to understand any of what this is talking about. Man, I can't imagine what would happen if the sun were to increase more than 9,000 degrees. Oh no, that would just be crazy. And like, how is the sun gonna go out for 14 days and turn blue and not have any effect on the Earth, other than, of course, melting the polar ice caps even more, and a 6 to 8 degree increase in temperature? Like, perfect, just what they needed for their agenda. Like, how come this sounds like such monkey madness horseshit? I just can't believe this passes off as real, and then people read this type of stuff and they're like, oh yeah, good thing we're paying them now, them there NASA scientists. Man, if we weren't paying them there NASA scientists, we wouldn't have any of these brilliant outlooks for the future of humanity and space exploration. Oh, we gotta give a big round of applause to NASA for all the new innovations in modern technology. Thank you, NASA, for the Velcro and the Mylar. My God. NASA confirms Earth will experience 15 days of darkness. This is just... And because the sunlight's going to bounce off Venus, Venus is going to warm up Jupiter, Jupiter's going to fart, the fart's going to travel to the sun, it's going to cause an explosion, and after that, it's going to turn blue. And then once the sun turns blue, we're going to be in the shade for 14 days. But it's cool, don't worry about it. Nothing's going to happen. Don't worry about it much. It's just an Alaskan winter experience. Everyone have fun. What a bunch of monkey madness. Anyway, like, share, sub, or don't. Till next time. Peace.